Alright, so it seems that Anime Vanguards Update 8 trailer has been released. We also now have an official release date for this update, which is actually really exciting. We're gonna talk about all of that in today's video because there's a lot of things to talk about when it comes to this trailer of Anime Vanguards. There's an insane new tower defense game coming out soon on Roblox with 45 plus units on release, not including the Evo units, but there's also going to be 20 plus mounts and 9 plus maps across 6 different game modes. Now, if you can see my screen right now, they will also be adding 12 characters with insane cinematic abilities, all on the release of their game. Anime Overload is also hosting an early access giveaway on their Discord, so don't forget to join their Discord in the pinned comment down below. Alright, so here's the video. I'm not going to play the sound because I don't want to get copyrighted, and also it's a bit too loud. But so far, yeah, this one right here, too big, too thick, too heavy, too rough. This is referring to Guts Sword. And then we have a few maps here. We have the... Bro, when I tell you this right here, that there's going to be a surprise later on in this video, there is a surprise. Especially for those OG players of Anime Vanguards. It's going to be really interesting. Okay, so right here, we have this character using magic. Okay, sorry if I don't know too much about these characters. I'm not up to date on this lore. Then here we have Griffith and Zod, I believe is the name of this character, because I don't really know too much about Berserk lore. But yeah, he has Zod with him, which is pretty interesting. He also has insane levels of aura, right? He has insane levels of aura. And then he has this other form, which is when he got tortured. And then after that, he transforms perhaps, and then that's when we get the God Hand. Hopefully, this is not some, 30 wave ability that you can only use in Infinite, because not that many people use Infinite, right? I hope that this is going to be something that we can use as players on, the game modes that we usually farm. Like hopefully we could use it in story mode, or maybe in challenges, because I mean, so far right now what I'm seeing is Griffith's gonna have this other form, which is the light form, which is actually pretty cool. He has Sword here, and then there's this torture version of him, and then there's probably a God Hand sort of form, and this one's probably gonna be more of a support. So I don't really know what's gonna happen and how it's gonna work, but so far it looks pretty interesting. This right here is pretty interesting, but the ones that I'm really excited for is Skull Knight, which is this one right here. Then we have here Guts in his Berserker armor. And then, yeah, again, we have that minus 100% SPA, which is pretty insane. Then we see him doing some attacks right here against these guys. But apart from that, okay, we're gonna circle back to that in a bit. But right here, we have the release date, which is going to be on Sunday, which means it's going to be Monday for me because I'm in the Philippines. And then that's not the best part, because right here we have these characters right here. This is Goblin Slayer. So this right here is traps. So he's setting traps here, which is pretty interesting. I don't know how that's gonna work, but it looks to be pretty interesting. And then we also have another character right here. I believe this one is also from Goblin Slayer. I'm not sure. Then this is the part that will surprise most of you guys. This one right here. So for the astute viewer here, for people who have been watching or playing Anime Vanguards for a while, this map right here is very familiar. And it's because it's, well, number one, it's the game mode that introduced familiars, but it's also the game mode that is hated by a lot of people, or map that's hated by a lot of people, because this is the Dawn map, right? The Dawn map, which is one of the worst updates in Anime Vanguards, perhaps the worst update in Anime Vanguards. A lot of people are saying that this is the worst. The Dawn update is the worst update in Anime Vanguards. And the fact that they're bringing it back is just very interesting. But yeah, this is so far one of the best looking updates of Anime Vanguards. The abilities look cool, but yeah, that's pretty much it. Now, whether or not these units are going to be meta is another thing entirely. Hopefully they are gonna be meta. I'm seeing that Griffith's probably gonna be a support character and also a damage character. He looks to have a support version or support mode. We already know that this version of him, the one that gets tortured, will be his support mode. So far from what I'm seeing, there's going to be more than one support here. So we can already see Griffith being a support character. But from what I'm seeing, this guy right here might also be a support character, because I don't see this guy doing damage, right? So this was the one that I didn't see. So maybe this guy is gonna be able to do some sort of support for Guts or some of the other Berserk characters. So far, we got the Blacksmith guy as a character. We got Guts as a character. Okay, so we're gonna run them down. We got Blacksmith guy as a character. We got this Wizard lady. Okay, list down the names of these characters because I'm not aware of them. We got first form Griffith with Zod. First form Griffith with Zod. We got tortured Griffith, which becomes a support character and also summons this this thing right here. I forgot what it's called from Berserk. Then we have Skull Knight, and then we also have Guts, which is good. I almost missed it, but we also have this version of Griffith. This is pretty crazy. I thought we were not gonna get it. I thought we were only gonna get this one right here. So from what I'm seeing, we're gonna have this form first, and then we're gonna have this guy right here. And then he's gonna do the Behelit, and then there's gonna be this event or ability, and then most likely he's gonna be able to transform into Griffith after that. So that's very exciting. I'm thinking Griffith might become insanely good, actually. Okay, so Griffith is no longer going to be a meta when he gets that form of his. This right here. Earlier, I said it was Skull Knight, but it's actually Griffith doing the slow. So yeah, that's Griffith right there. It's pretty dark, so I can't see them. That's actually Griffith right there. This is Skull Knight right here. And then after that, we have Skull Knight. I think Skull Knight's just going to be a DPS, actually. So we got Griffith, who does the slowdown and all that stuff, and then we got Skull Knight right here, and then we got Berserk Guts. I don't know if we're gonna have another version of Guts. I don't know if we're gonna have Guts without that Berserker armor or without this this form right here. It might be a form, or it might just be how he is. But yeah. Then we also will have this. Okay, that's pretty much all of the Berserk characters. We have the Blacksmith guy, we have this Wizard lady, we have the forms of Griffith. There's about 3 forms that I've seen. We got Skull Knight, and then we got Guts. And then also on top of that, we are going to be getting these new characters right here. We got Goblin Slayer, 2 characters from Goblin Slayer, and then we have, this is probably going to be a Rift unit. I've seen some people say it's a Rift unit. It most likely is going to be a Rift unit, which is very exciting. Yeah, that's pretty cool. So all in all, we have 1 character right here. We have 2. We have Griffith as 3rd. We had Berserk or Skull Knight as 4th. We have Guts as 5th. So overall, 5 characters from the Berserk anime, but they all seem to have pretty unique mechanics with them. So they might actually be more. So there might be more in less units. Basically, like for example, Griffith has 3 forms. Each of those forms will probably be an own unit, basically. So I don't really mind that there's only 5 units from Berserk because they all seem to be very interesting, especially Griffith. And then also we have 2 from the Battle Pass. That's a total of 7. And we have the Rift. So total of 8 units are going to be coming to Anime Vanguards in update 8, which is actually very, very exciting. I think the strongest one is going to be Griffith, and then I don't know after that. But all I know is I'm going to be rerolling on Griffith. I have 1,000 rerolls saved for him. But that's pretty much it for today's video, guys. If you enjoyed it, then don't forget to like and subscribe. But yeah, Anime Vanguards Update 8 is probably going to be an even bigger update than Update 7.5. And yeah, that's most likely it. If you don't have reroll spent, you're probably cooked. Hopefully, Griffith is going to be a character that's good without Monarch. But man, I got a lot of rerolls ready. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out, everybody, and that's it.